The Don Tony and Kevin Castle show contains explicit language and is intended for mature audiences only. But just because you're mature doesn't mean you can't be a little naughty.
But I want to say one thing very quickly. Since he did not see the Beast in the East event that took place in Japan over the weekend, number one, I invite every single person listening to watch that event. And I'll tell you why. It's not to put over WWE, okay? But for younger fans out there that may not watch Japanese wrestling, and I'll use Hulk Hogan as an example, a great example, okay? And I've said this before, okay? Yeah, Hulk, we actually talk good about you. We don't just criticize you, brother! But I've said this before. You watch Hulk Hogan wrestle in Japan, and you watch him during the same years wrestling in the States. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, okay? Hulk Hogan, when he wrestles in Japan, yeah, he does a lot of the signature moves that he does here in the United States. But in Japan, the work ethic is so far over and beyond what is in the States. In the United States, it's more storyline driven. Let's be honest, people. Wrestling is storyline driven. You once in a while get a 5-star match that you talk about 10 years later, 20 years later. But for the most part, great matches are surrounded by a storyline. Okay? But when you're in Japan, you don't need a storyline to have fans come out and enjoy it. And in Japan, the wrestling in-ring work is so much superior. You can't get... That's why I'll be honest with you. When I watched this event that took place in Japan, and by the way, Kev has not emailed me that phone number yet. Okay. Maybe he's taking a shit or something. But I was most interested in seeing the Divas match. And I'm not bullshitting you. The reason why was because I was dying to see how Nikki Bella was going to get away with the in-ring work that she does over in Japan. And sure enough, as I expected, Tamina was doing a lot more than usual. And don't get me wrong, Nikki Bella is not horrible. Okay, is she going to become the longest ever reigning Divas champion? Look, 2 weeks into her reign. Okay, he gave me the number. 2 weeks into her reign. All right, we actually said, I wonder if WWE would actually take the longest reigning title off of AJ Lee. Because think about it, and I've said it before. 2 weeks into her run, Nikki Bella is champ. I said, Look at who's got the 2 longest reigns on WWE television over the last 20 plus years. CM Punk, AJ Lee. Ironically, coincidentally, married to each other. Coincidentally, ironically, left WWE right after their title runs. I mean, shortly after their title runs, okay, I got, I basked in my glory. I got the pinnacle. I got everything given to me. Now when things have to be a little bit tougher and I might have to lose to people and maybe I have to take on some people that I particularly don't like to do, you know what? I think I want to start a family. I think I want to do this. And let me be clear, people. There is nothing wrong with that when you think about it. When times are good, things are great. Times are bad. Some people look to do other things, and that's what they wanted to do. I guarantee you WWE looks at that, and WWE's like, fuck this, man. We invested all of this time. They're not disrespecting AJ Lee by giving it to Nikki Bella. But when you look at Nikki Bella's in-ring work, does she warrant a 300-plus day run? Come on. Think about that. But anyway, so I was looking forward out of curiosity to see the Divas match. But I got to tell you, not only were, some of the matches great. Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens was fucking phenomenal. All right. Chris Jericho versus fucking Neville was fucking phenomenal. And I laughed at people that were ripping Chris Jericho that he beat Neville. Oh, he's a part-timer. Why is he going over on Neville? Why not? Why not? Some people actually think that it was Chris Jericho's decision to go over on Neville. You got to see some of the stupid shit that I saw online. And I'm going to get Kev on in a second, by the way, people. It's just I wanted to just vent about the Japan event because Kev didn't see it, and I just wanted to make a comment about it. But one thing I wanted to really, really praise is Michael Cole's commentary on that event. Okay? Not that, oh my God, he actually called Finn Balor and told everybody of his old wrestling name in Japan. Oh my God, he said things we would never hear in a WWE event or a pay-per-view. Michael Cole was so on that event. I don't think WWE was feeding him stuff in his headset. Yeah, Kev, one sec. And I don't think Vince McMahon was up at fucking, well, actually, you know what? It was 5:30 in the morning here, but it was a regular time over there. So they would have been up no matter what. But I have to praise Michael Cole for the commentary he did for that event. It was great. He was refreshingly better. And I have to be honest with you people, I got to also give credit to fucking Byron Saxton. He was great also. I think it was Byron Saxton. I mean, look, I watched it at 5:30 in the morning. I was fucking half asleep, but if it wasn't Byron Saxton on commentary with Michael Cole, forgive me. But I have to tell you, I actually did not miss JBL at all on commentary. I definitely recommend everybody out there, if you never saw a Japanese wrestling event, and you'd be surprised, people, how many people that have not. The in-ring work is a little bit different. The crowd was excellent. It was funny listening to all of them, doing the English chants, because I guarantee you, they, unlike me, I don't speak Japan. I don't think most of them speak English either. But it was funny how they were doing, let's go, Cena sucks, So, but anyway, so yeah, definitely check out that event. It was definitely worth watching.